Hi, this is Bill Lewis, and I'm sitting here with Kim Booker and Cheryl Hodges, and we're going to talk about what a title company is and what they do for the buyer in the home buying process. Hi, Kim. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Good. So, do you guys want to expand a little bit on that as far as what a title company is going to do for the home buyer?
Title companies provide insurance at the time of closing to assure the buyer that the property that they're acquiring has clear marketable title. The insurance usually is the amount of the purchase price. It protects against any unknown judgments or liens or any encumbrances. There are specific exceptions, um, which are various depending on the property, which include real estate taxes and things of that nature. But generally, it provides an assurance to the property buyer that they're receiving marketable title or clear, free title at the time of closing. The title insurance agent is also generally responsible for compiling the documentation necessary for the closing. They work with the lenders to obtain all of the loan documents, and they put the package together for the buyer and seller to execute at the day of closing. And they obtain any type of documents that are necessary in conjunction with that title insurance, like tenant estoppels or tenant or estoppel letters from HOAs or homeowners associations. They also verify that there are no municipal liens, which can be a problem against the property. They verify that there are no mortgages against the property, and so that the buyer has a general assurance that they're getting clear title. In the event that later on, when they go to sell the property, they determine that there is something that may have not been disclosed at the time of buying the property, that insurance policy can be used to reimburse them the amounts that they may be out. It can be used to pay off any mortgages that may not have been discovered. It protects them up to the amount of the consideration that they paid for the closing for the property.
Okay. So basically, the title company is where everything goes all the way through to the closing. So you're going to take all the paperwork and put everything together and make sure that everything is good. And then at closing, they're going to come to you for the closing, and then you're going to disperse the funds.
Also, at Esquire Title Services, we also have a little other advantage in that we are owned, we are attorney owned. We have 3 attorneys available to assist with if there is an issue that arises in connection with trying to determine what needs to be done to resolve it. You know, often there are certain situations where either a deed hasn't been executed correctly, or something that is in the record that may look like it's a lien, but it's not. You know, we have the ease of consulting with an attorney quickly to determine if there is something that further that has to be done, or if it's something that is not really something to be concerned about. Probate issues are common, and that's probably one of the most common. People don't realize when someone passes away that you have to have a court order to convey property, and therefore the property may still be in the deceased's name, and we can also help them facilitate those types of issues and tell them what needs to be done.
All we need to get started is your contract. That's the one thing we don't prepare is the contract. So once we get the contract, we order a search of the title. And once we get that back, then we determine if there's anything we need to do to clear any liens, judgments, any title issues. We provide a copy to the buyer and the seller so they can review what exceptions are going to be on the policy, and let the seller know what requirements are needed to clear the title, and then prepare it for closing.
Well, I really appreciate it, guys, and I will definitely be sending the business your way. Have a great day.
Thank you.
You too. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.